When I looked at all my subscriptions, I couldn't believe how many I was paying for and not using. Streaming services, apps, memberships, it adds up. That's why I use and recommend Rocket Money. It's a personal finance app that finds and cancels unwanted subscriptions, tracks your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. The best part? You can cancel subscriptions right inside the app with just a few taps. No awkward phone calls or hunting for passwords. With Rocket Money, all your accounts are in one dashboard. Your checking, savings, loans, and investments are all there, so you can see your entire financial picture at a glance. It organizes every transaction automatically, sets budgets, sends real-time alerts for big charges, and gives you easy-to-read reports. I keep a close eye on all my finances, and Rocket Money gives me an even smarter view. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/Kim. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim. Go now. rocketmoney.com/Kim. Hi, Kim Commando here. Well, first up, we have your digital life hack. And after that, I'm going to play a call from my weekend national radio show. Larry Johnson in Atlanta installed Life 360 on his phone to keep track of his kids. A good parent, right? But that app started tracking every mile he drove, tattling on him to his insurance company. I'm Kim Commando for The Current. It's my 5-star rated newsletter read by almost 1 million folks like you. Sign up for free at getkim.com. Millions use apps like MyRadar, Gas Buddy, and Life 360 to find cheap gas and avoid traffic. But these apps also send your driving data, speeds, braking habits to third-party brokers who resell it to your insurance carrier. You can bet this data can be used against you to up your rates. So shut them down. Team iPhone, find location services in the settings on your phone. You see a list of apps. Tap the app selling your data and switch it to never. Android, go to location and then app permissions and do the same thing. If an app doesn't need to know where you're located, don't let it. Join almost 1 million folks who get my 5-star rated newsletter every single morning. You are gonna love it. Sign up at getkim.com. Next up, a call from my weekend show, The Kim Commando Show. Enjoy! One of the best kept secrets to looking and feeling amazing? Collagen. You see, as we get older, our body slows down collagen production, leading to wrinkles, thinning hair, achy joints, and brittle nails. But you can fight back naturally. With high-quality collagen from Native Path, you're giving your body the essential building blocks to support smoother skin, stronger nails, shinier hair, and even healthier joints. Some studies suggest collagen supplements may also support bone health. It's not about turning back time. It's about feeling your best at any age. If you want to glow from the inside out, add Native Path collagen to your routine. Your future self will thank you. Now, Kim Commando listeners get 45% off with free shipping and a free gift bundle. Go to getnativepath.com/Kim. That's getnativepath.com/Kim. Don't miss out on this deal. Go to getnativepath.com/Kim right now.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
The world moves fast. Your workday, even faster. Pitching products, drafting reports, analyzing data. Microsoft 365 Copilot is your AI assistant for work. Built into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other Microsoft 365 apps you use. Helping you quickly write, analyze, create, and summarize. So you can cut through clutter and clear a path to your best work. Learn more at Microsoft.com/M365 Copilot.
Catherine in Atlanta, Georgia. Hi, Catherine.
Hi.
So what's going on?
So I have a teenager daughter that has an Apple iPhone, and I have been trying to navigate the best apps to protect her, keep her safe, give me notifications, etc. And we initially used the Bark app. And as we started the process, one of the conditions to us using the Bark app was that it required a laptop or a desktop monitor that her phone has to constantly connect through using the Wi-Fi to update.
Okay.
So I was never getting anything real time. If she was out of town or gone away for a couple days, I wasn't getting updates at all. And it wasn't giving me like immediate feedback, and it never seemed to be working. So we nixed that program. It did have some positives to it, but one of the negatives as well that we realized is when she was going into the Safari using the iOS system, their program did not block anything. So she could go into the Safari browser.
There's a big problem there. Okay, just saying.
Yes.
I don't know. Do
tested
people
it.
use Safari a lot on their iPhones?
I think that's the browser baked in. I think so.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And I tested it, and I was able to go into my teenage daughter's phone and look up anything I wanted to look up with no block-ups, nothing saying, no, you can't access this. And I was like, well, that's the whole point of the application, is to protect her so she can't Google something or something pop up or her see something that she wasn't supposed to see. And so that was one of the issues. And then also I wasn't getting updated notifications of the content or the bullying or the texts or anything of that nature because she wasn't connecting, because we don't have a desktop browser. We have laptops that connect to Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And so it wasn't constantly running. So it wasn't giving us any updates or feedback.
So what was she doing? What is she doing that you're trying to figure out? I mean, do you want to know where she is, what she's doing? Wait, you want to block some apps? I mean, what is it?
I want to monitor who she's communicating with and what's being communicated with. I caught her a couple months ago communicating through an application and eventually getting phone numbers and texting random strangers on the internet. What?
Oh.
No. Yes. And so, of course, she lied to me initially and was like, no, they weren't random strangers. They were somebody I met through this friend. And so initially I was like, okay, you're talking to somebody that is a friend of a friend. That's fine. And she's 14, by the way. So she's not like, she's at the beginning of the teenage years,
Right.
but not the end of it.
And she knows
and so-
everything. I mean, come on.
She knows more than I do with technology, unfortunately. I've actually disabled her Safari browser in her iPhone, and she will go and enable it, use it for what she wants to use, and then go back and disable it.
Okay.
Through the settings.
So, all right. So, you're in a tough spot. You are. It's because especially because she's smart and she's ballsy and she's gonna get what she wants, right? I mean, let's just say what it is. Okay. And you know what? And we want her to have those skills, don't we, when she gets older? We do. But for right now, we have to protect her. With an iPhone, I mean, you do have Apple Screen Time. Have you delved into that at all?
So when everything that I've reached with Apple Screen Time, it doesn't. I can limit her screen time in her application downloads, and that's fine. But I was looking for more specific, like, hey, she's getting a text message, and it's because she deletes all of her messages as well.
Okay, so you want a spy tool? That's what you want.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There's a lot of issues with spy tools right now, and because there's one called PC Tattletale that just is in the news lately because people in abusive relationships are using them. And so they are trying to figure out, like, how do we sell this to parents without selling it to somebody who actually is in a domestic violence situation.
Okay.
And so there is one called M-Spy that's been around for a long time. And it used to not work on iPhones, but I believe that it does right now. That will give you blow by blow everything she's doing on that phone. Every single thing.
Okay.
Andrew, you have a 14-year-old, right?
Yeah, and the thing, what we do is, it's the threat of at any time, hand me the phone.
Exactly.
And I have a password. I have passwords for every single app, every social media app. And I can log in. I don't even have to be on your device. I can go on my computer and log into your Instagram account if I want to. And it's the fear that nothing can be hidden because we have access to everything at any given time. And you can test that. You can test that by if she's sitting there on the couch mid-text, walked over and say, let me see your phone. Is it going to cause a fight? Probably the first, second, third time. But if it becomes routine enough, if you stay on it and they know that at any time they have to hand over their phone, it'll help curb it. They're always, unfortunately, going to try to hide it if that's the way they function.
Yeah, I mean, I used to just grab Ian's phone.
Out of nowhere.
But boy, let me tell you, the fights that we would have over that.
Of course.
Man. We're so glad when he wasn't a teenager anymore.
Yeah, and I do, and I'm very, and that's how I caught what she's done so far, and that's how I know she's deleting messages, and that's how I know she found the additional box, because at first she knew that you could delete from the one box in the iPhone, but it kept your messages in a different area. Well, then when she realized that those, so I do my best, but I'm just very concerned with the threat of self-harm and selfies being sent of nude images and you name it, the things that are occurring right now with our children. I just am trying to navigate, and we tried another app called Aura, A-U-R-A, and it actually blocks the app with, at least she can't look at things through the operating system online through Safari, but it doesn't actually monitor any of the texting or the chatting. So I'm like, is there one that has everything?
Okay, let me just cut you off right here, Catherine. Let's tackle this from another area, another angle, okay? Of course, you can put Custodio on, which is another one, starts with the letter Q. You might want to look at that one. Family screen time, you can put the spy tool on it. But there was something that my father did that I did with Ian that seemed to hit a chord, okay? Is that whenever there was something that happened, this goes back years when we used to have newspapers, is that when there was something happening that my father thought would be a danger to me, maybe it was somebody who went out at night at 10 p.m. without their parents' knowledge and they got kidnapped, or a kid in a car accident because he wasn't wearing the seatbelt. So my father would cut that article out of the newspaper and put it in my lunchbox. And every time, and I would read the article and go, oh, God, Dad, that never happened to me. But it would sit there in the back of my mind. So when Ian was growing up, I would do the same thing. I'd find the story online, and then I'd print it out, and I'd put it in his lunch bucket. And that could be about a kid meeting somebody on Roblox that was met him in person and then drawn across state lines. A little girl that got raped because she met a stranger or whatever it was. A 10-year-old girl who was sent a naked picture of herself, and then all of a sudden it went throughout the whole school. So the reason why I think it worked with me, and I think the reason why it worked with Ian, and it may work with your daughter, is because we're talking about smart kids, right?
Yeah.
And we're talking, because realistically, whatever tool you put on that, from what I've heard, she's going to figure out a way around it. And whether it's going to be on your computer, your phone, her computer, laptop, desktop, she has access to anybody else's device because she has friends. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So all of this, there's symptoms of the problem. The problem is that she doesn't think it's going to happen to her. So let's let her see that it can happen. There are Netflix shows about this. There are documentaries about this where you sit her down and say, you know what? You don't want to watch it. We're going to watch it. We're going to watch this together. And where you start showing her that these things are real and these things are bad and they do happen. So that's what I would recommend. And give that a shot. And then if you need any help afterwards, if you want me to talk to her, I'll talk to her.
Don't do that.
Why?
It's too scary.
Very frightening. Thanks for your call today, Catherine. Hey, want to stay in the tech know without wasting your time? Join nearly 1 million folks who get my free newsletter, The Current, where you'll see the latest in tech in just 5 minutes every single day. You're just going to love it. It has a 5 out of 5 star rating over on Trustpilot. Sign up right now at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.